Hey everyone, it's Ange with Love Good Blooms, and today we're going to be going over the Saddle Up and Read with Caitlin, the Black Cowgirl in Wendell, North Carolina. So it was an amazing event that focuses on keeping literacy and teaching kids how to read in the community, and you can tell Caitlin is super passionate about it. Look at those beautiful flowers that were in the background. We had to give Caitlin her flowers because she's always doing the most for the community. And honestly, I think that that's one of the things that we really do struggle as a community to find, especially in 4-H or agricultural spaces, animal husbandry. I feel like kids in our area and across the country, they just don't get enough exposure to animals and how to care for them, how to learn about the different jobs and everything that it takes to keep these horses alive and well-maintained. And so Caitlin always does a great job teaching these kids information about horse anatomy as well as how to read. We had a great time at this event. My mom came with me because she was visiting from Seattle, Washington, and she is very passionate about literacy as well, because this is something I haven't shared before, but my mom is self-taught when it comes to reading. She started going to a literacy program when she was in her 20s, and it's one of those things that I'm extremely proud of her for, because now that she is 62 years old, a couple years ago she published her first book on Amazon, and just knowing that it was something that she always struggled with and then ended up publishing a book was something that just all of my siblings are very proud of. So this event hit very close to home for me. There was play equipment for the kids to jump on, jump houses, and there was music, a DJ, they had snacks. Caitlin and her group of friends really turned out. There were so many different events that you were able to support, to do donations or to reach out with and, just do other things in the community. So I really love this station. They were giving out free books. My mom was able to pick up a couple of books for Ezra. So those are some of the books that he'll be reading over our summer reading program. Really excited about that too. There's not a whole lot of opportunities for kids to go to events that are offering free things that don't have anything to do with social media. So I think it's really cool to have events that are focused on teaching kids how to read and giving them free books, free bracelets, and all kinds of things. So it's just, I don't know, it's something that is really near and dear to my heart, and it's definitely a good organization to stand behind. One of my favorite things about the event was just meeting all of the creators. There were a few authors there. There was a therapist there that was selling her workbook, which I was really excited about meeting. We just really hit it off, in my opinion. I love someone who is authentic in the way that they show up in the world. And I was really excited to meet someone who is as passionate about mental health and growth in the same way that I am. There were a couple of artists there as well. So it was pretty cool to see the authors and illustrators of certain books, as well as people who created art with their hands. My family has a lot of artists in the family, I guess. Personally, I don't consider myself an artist, but I do really admire the artistry for other people. And that was one of the things that I definitely looked forward to when going to this event. I love that the event also had face painting for the kids and things to keep them engaged outside of just the animals. It was so adorable seeing a lot of the girls and boys getting their face painted by some of the amazing face painters that we have in the area. I really enjoyed seeing the kids get to ride the ponies and the horses and just seeing the looks on their faces. Some of them were riding for the first time, which was really cool. I'm a huge advocate for teaching kids how to do things that they wouldn't normally do otherwise. And so events like Saddle Up and Read really give kids the opportunity to step outside of their comfort zone and to do things that they wouldn't normally do. And I think that it's every parent's responsibility to give kids that experience, whether it's taking horseback riding lessons, joining the local 4-H club, just getting outside, getting that vitamin D, and doing things that matter. And I'm not standing on my high horse and preaching that kids shouldn't play video games all day or they shouldn't be on social media, but I do think that there is a lack of awareness about all of the things that we could be doing with our time. Because when I tell people that my son and I go horseback riding, the look of shock and awe on their face is crazy. When you tell people that you have 6 rabbits and 2 dogs and 3 cats and 1,200 chickens, it's like, what? Why? Animals bring so much peace into our environment. They teach my kid responsibility. He knows how to clean up after them. He knows how to check on them from a health perspective. He knows how to water them and feed them. And he's only 11 years old. Imagine what you could do with a small kid when it comes to teaching them about taking care of something outside of themselves. I think that it's a lesson in selflessness, and every kid in this world needs to know what it's like to be selfless. There is not a better way to do it than working with animals, and especially animals that are domesticated and can't take care of themselves. So it was a great event. I think that it was very cool to see how many kids were actually interested in something like this. And I wish that more people would host events like this on a regular basis. So Caitlin is really out here doing the Lord's work, which is great. I really enjoy coming here. She is just a blessing to the community, first and foremost. And I always feel at peace. My mental health feels so much better when I'm able to give back, when I'm cleaning stalls, when I am out there sweating, whether it's here or at Lindare Farms or at any farm for that matter. I just really enjoy being outside and getting everything that Mother Nature can offer us. So this is just a quick video to show you the amazing things that people do in the community. And this horse was quite adorable. So I just wanted to share this with everybody. All right, bye.